Pitcher Jesse Schultz. What do we have on him? All right, ready to go here. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And we're underway here in the home opener. Out towards right center field. Fraley should have this one. And there's one away. Stepping in the long ball threat, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
On the ground to the left. Walls. To first.
Oh, he's out.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Back now in Tampa Bay. And going for Atlanta, Spencer Schwellenbach. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Yandy Diaz now.
The designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Mullins on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. This to third. Riley. Tosses to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And that one fouled off.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's a laser base hit. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Stepping in, Connor Griffin. Fought off foul. Second inning here, no score. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
This one in the air center field. And there's 2 away. Two aboard, two outs. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. There's a strike. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on, two outs. Got him swinging. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. That one ripped, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Oh, look at the stop from his backside. The tag, and they got him.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley at the plate. And a foul ball. The 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
The right fielder, Jake.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jake Fraley. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Mullins on the move. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field, now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Dubon in his 6th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base.
Nope. Outside.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Acuna now. Riley on a second. They get one, and that's two.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break.
And that one hammered. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Ground roll double.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
High fly ball, right field. Fraley on the move to the alley. And that's the third out. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Hesung Kim. Foul ball there.
Well, these Rays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
And here's the rookie catcher, Samuel Basallo.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Hard liner. And there's one down. One out man at first. Taylor Walls, the next to hit. Swing and a ground ball. Can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard. So the Rays batting order turns over. Chandler Simpson digs in now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit into center field. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Fouls away the first offering. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. The relay throw in there safely.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. He's in there.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
4 runs already in the frame here in the last half of the third. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Not in time. He's safe.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
To first, now 2 out. Jake Fraley will hit next. Fly to center his first time. Pulls that one foul. Man on second, 2 down. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 0-2. Squirts away from Langoliers. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one hammered left field, carrying well. And it's off the wall. In comes the run from second. It's 6-0. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Kim in the box now. Takes strike 1. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back now in Tampa Bay as we go to the top of the 4th.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Fouled off left side. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's off the mark. Full count now. That one misses.
That pitch is in.
So a leadoff walk. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Single to right in his first trip. That
Off the
one
plate,
misses.
1.
That's 5 straight. Line drive, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. Left field. And that is foul.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Ball 1.
The Braves trying to get back into this one. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Simpson turns to the right on the move. 1 down. Connor Griffin next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
That one hit to right. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, runners at first and second. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Ball, that's in.
This one in the air, center field. Harris in position. And that is that. Back now in Tampa Bay. Bottom of the 4th, Ronaldo Lopez on to pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Basallo leading things off and takes a strike. That one hammered center field. Way back there. And that baby's gone. A solo shot. Taylor Walls now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Struck him out swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Simpson at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Man at second.
That's a ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Suarez takes it in for the out. 2 down. Now it's going to be Yandy Diaz.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And first offering is fouled off. Inside, just missed. Should be extra bases. Coming home. And that is that. Back here in Tampa Bay. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. ripped, but it curls foul.
You know, these Braves looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Walls throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna.
Nope.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. So digging in, Shea Langoliers. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And a foul ball. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Here's the 0-1. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Here's Matt Olson. Ian Seymour gets the ball now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hard hit, base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. So 2 on with 2 away. Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ripped to right. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Rays, new pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out. Well, these Rays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Here's Austin Riley.
Third baseman,
And first offering is fouled off. The Rays up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Rays,
And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
So now a pinch hitter, Johnny DeLuca. Runner on first and 1 down for him. In the air to left center. Mullins on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. 1 for 2. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Foul ball. In the air, left field. And that'll get down for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Samuel Basallo. Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Digging in, Taylor Walls. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Back here at Tropicana Field, now in for the Braves, Chase DeLauder. He is singled and he is flied to left. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Makes the catch up against the wall. Connor Griffin next up for the Braves. That one back up the middle and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitch, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Mateo measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. And that is out of play.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you feel the ball.
Runner takes off on a line. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So back to the top of the order. And next for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Michael Harris II. Late swing, foul to the left. That's outside, and that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike. That one outside, and the count is 2-2. Snags it for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Diaz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Ball. That's outside.
That's
Ball.
inside.
That's inside.
And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Dunks one into left. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here comes Austin O'Reilly. 1 for 3. Daysbel Hernandez on the pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That is the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got
Yeah.
a shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Now here is Eugenio Suarez. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was.
Aranda quickly to second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here in Tampa Bay and stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Mateo takes it in for the out. One away. Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Brings it in. Out number 2. And now the catcher for the Rays, Samuel Basallo. Swings through that. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Ready to begin the 8th. And now it's the Braves DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Ripped on a line to center. Takes it in for the out. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Chase DeLauder.
Inside, ball 1.
And there's a foul ball. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now in for the Braves, Connor Griffin. Up the middle. What a stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Olsen. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Back to the top of the order now. Chandler Simpson, the next to hit. That one to first. Olsen takes it to the bag. 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris the second. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now.
Ball. Nope. That's inside.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Nice grab. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. We go to the 9th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jorge Mateo. There's a line drive to left field. And a quick out, number one. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Pop foul out of play off to the right. In the dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Rays up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Good eye
Ball
right
two.
there. And a rope into center field, base hit. And now two aboard.
He had a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
On the mound now, Griffin Jacks. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. That one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out.
Ball in.
Oh, great stop. The feed for one. And it's a double play to end the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded.